So this will probably be a shorter walk. A little something before dinner. Sun's still shining. Every little bit helps. Every little bit of sunshine. Every little bit of effort. Every little bit of separation. I think that's what this is more of about. Stop getting caught up in attraction, and more about doing your own thing. And if you have the opportunity to do your own thing, then you should do it. I say I've been feeling caught up in way too much for way too long. And I still have love for those people that I got caught up with. But it got me sitting around waiting, or, you know, caught up in the subject that didn't pertain to me. But I got legs. I got good shoes. Doesn't doesn't separate me from my feelings for you and the wish for your best success. But I have to I have to walk. It's selfish. I know. You can't be good to others unless you take care of yourself. Sometimes, what I've found is I'd rather be the butt of the joke than the joke out of the butt. It's the same day, but this is round two of just trying to do something different. from what I'm accustomed to. I'm gonna take this short walk, get something to eat. I'm gonna go to sleep. Get the opportunity, show you what I can show you. I want to turn the camera around, show you what I'm talking about. Got these geese out here eating. Can't blame them. Can't hate on them. Can hear them squawking. They get their locations. They're beautiful. Beautiful. I'm not gonna fuck with them any longer. Even though there's shit on the sidewalk, shit on the soccer field. They deserve all the love too. They're part of the ecosystem. If you can, let me know how much the car sounds affects the voice. I'll check it in a second. It's loud out here. We got some new construction. Don't know what it's going to be about. We got a lot of end of life living places going around here. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. All this will ever be is about witness. All those loud noises, just people handling business, going to work, Coming home. We gotta handle business too. I am not their priority. Hmm. Thank you to everybody that showed up. Done a hey, I actually just passed by a buddy. He's leaving the neighborhood. Let me get on the other side of the street. Now, let me get in the shape right quick. Holler at everybody that showed up so far. It's a short walk. It's roughly a mile. What do we got? We got Leggy. We got Leggy again. And I can't pronounce that because I don't read that. But if you're here, you're here. I'm just living my life. Spending time where I'm spending it. In the slow zone. Got dog walkers. Got the sun going down. Got these clear blue skies. Look at that. That's that's a color shard all on its own. It's not one little speck of a. How can I explain this to somebody? It's just blue. It's just blue, man. What was that? Try it. His user is pronounced. Call alien or hello, my friend. You know, if that's what we got. That's what we got. I want the best for each and every one of you. Things may not be interesting today. I'm still learning this. How to spend time with you. And quite honestly, even at my age, I'm learning how to spend time with other people that is productive. And I can tell, just like crossing the street, you got to protect yourself at all costs. Have your head on a swivel. Talk to yourself. Look at your shadow. I'll show you what I'm following. We do our best. Everything else, it's up for y'all to decide. You know, good doesn't mean much. Good doesn't mean much. But I'm back around the corner again. I may have to do this. I'm not exactly done, but some of y'all know, like, I don't go too long without a cigarette. But taking a 20-minute long walk, that's uh that's better than a normal interval. I'm not trying to be anybody's hero. Oh, now it's offering me a Q&A sticker. And now the sticker's gone. I don't know how far this is gonna go. I'm back home. I'm chilling. I don't know if the volume's back on or not. Just offering myself up to the public to see what I find as far as response. Because I got some things that I got some things that I wanna change in my life. And I'm not exactly sure, you know, following other people is going to change them or going to give me the strength for effort. So, you know, I, s- I see I see you in the chat. Again, a name I can't pronounce, and John Tracy. Um, I very much appreciate you all being here. And anything that anything that you may want to talk to me about. Like I can't solve problems. I'm just a dude trying to make it myself. I'm not trying to use this platform to make it. Like I'm doing okay, but we have our moments. We have our moments. And I think for maybe far too long, I've been going through a moment. And I've been leaning on others. Not like this isn't leaning on others. I mean, this could straight up just be a testimony to my demise, but responses, it's very welcome. It is very welcome. I'm not here to talk about others. If you watched my introductory channel, I know it was a bit long, but this is me my way. This is me sharing the love that I have inside for y'all. Meanwhile, having the such similar struggles. Not every struggle is the same, but none of us are the same. Not a single one of us. Every single day is pain in some way, shape, or form. History is pain. Work is pain. Relationships, pain. Yeah, the weather, pain. Chores, that that hey, if you want to live in dirty clothes and sleep on dirty sheets, that's on you. But when so many people are dependent on you to make sure that they don't, you know, it's time, it's allocation, it's effort. And sometimes maybe somebody like me has questions like, hey, when when are y'all gonna stand up for yourselves? When are you gonna do your own laundry? When are you gonna wash your own dishes? When are you gonna take your own trash out? When you go, you know, when are you going to keep track of your own items so that way when you want to, have them, I can't do everything for everybody. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm incapable. And I feel bad about that because that's the weight that's been put on me. And that's what has ultimately buried me into this not burying myself. I, I don't need you to tell me that I'm okay, but if you have questions, maybe I have the opportunity to help you and how to say no and protect yourself so you don't wind up in a certain type of way. And you don't have to say anything. You really don't, because I'm not going anywhere. I love my family, and I will be the scapegoat if that's what they need. I will be the effort. I'll be the dog. You know what I'm saying? And I'll still stand on my own 2 feet for them. It sounds sad, but it's really not, because some people just don't know another way. This isn't crawling along. This is protecting those that you love. And when they don't know any better, it's like, hey, if I have to do everything for you, well then I will do everything for you. I'm not gonna be so pleased about it because I came from a different world than you did. But where I came from, like, you kind of expected everybody to carry their own shit, but you can't carry your shit. So I accept you into my life. I accept your shit too. It doesn't matter whether it's a relationship. It doesn't matter whether it's your family. Doesn't matter whether it's just enjoying some sort of, public uh, interaction like you might do at a bar or out here in these YouTube streets. You're going to suffer at somebody else's cost. And the moment you get triggered, it's like, what are you going to do? Hey, you have options. You can quit on them. You can go ahead, quit, and they won't have you anymore. So they can't lean on you, and you can't get anything from them anymore. So it's a two way street. Hey, I want somebody to talk to. You want somebody to tell you you're going to be okay. Somebody has to step up and says, I won't quit on you. Somebody has to step up and be like, hey, I'm, I don't necessarily like what you're doing, but I'm with you. I'm with you. And, whether you quit doing it or not, doesn't really matter. It's like, I'm with you. I've been out here in these YouTube streets, and it's brutal. People say the nastiest things. People lie, cheat, and steal, beg for money, talk shit. They even go, you know, internetical. I don't even know if that's a word, but I just created it. Internetical. They go internetical on you, and next thing there's other sorts of interactions where they're not going to talk to you anymore, but they're going to fuck with your belonging, and then you wonder where that package came from. You wonder where those pizzas came from. They fuck with you. I disagree with that. I just want to talk because I'm not perfect. I don't believe any of us are. And we all have the opportunity. And I was so graciously encouraged by so many people over the past probably 5 years. Like, hey, you should do, you should do, you should do. And I'm not going to start a panel. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to get where I am to where it's open and free. And I'm going to run my mouth the way I do. But I'm not going to do it the same way. Because in this open discussion where I'm talking to myself, I have no pushback. I have no counterbalance. It is how I feel, the way I feel it. And I'm going to do my best to lean on the side of positivity. Thank you, Shift. And thank you, Prairie. I remember I remember spending time with y'all. Uh, and thank you for the support. This is the initial, so I did the welcome earlier, but I'm just trying to continue the love in my own way. I can't spend time any differently right now, other than basically talking to my own avatar, because I'm trying. I'm doing my best, and my best isn't good enough. And it's not about who's watching or what has anybody ever said about me or anything in my past. It's about right now. And so I'm literally talking to my avatar, and I'm talking to the streets that I walk when I have the opportunity to climb out of a hole that I know that I'm in, a hole that nobody can pull me out of. But the spending of time, the speaking, the walking, I'm not doing the other things that are self violating, if you will. Yeah. Some I think maybe that's where I started was somebody to talk to. But then I found somebody to talk to, but then I'm swayed by their topics or their demeanor or yada yada yada. And some of them would let me say whatever I want. And it felt good to, you know, get the physical, I guess, demons out. But they were spawned by prompts of others and like reactions and yada yada yada. Here, I feel like it's just me. I see you down there, but I'm literally just trying to squeeze juice out of a rock so that way I don't have to be like this anymore. It's fun to have friends and to meet up and spend time and all that, but it's it's painful as well when you set up time and then it just didn't work out for you. It wasn't fun. It's like, hey, I set that alarm clock. I saved myself for this moment or this show or this topic. And all of a sudden, it wasn't fun. I feel like I wasted so much time. I gave you so much energy, so much respect, and it just wasn't. No, I think I owe myself better. I think I should get more sleep. I think I should eat better. For those of you who are paying attention or have been here before, I drink way too much. It is not good for me. It is not doing any good for my body. It is not doing good for my family. It is not doing good for my financials. And don't get me wrong, like, except for my own body, nothing's really suffering right now. But without me, the last thing I want to do is make somebody else sad because I gave up. Because I gave up on life and just decided to abuse myself to non existence. Maybe that's even a truth on, on itself. Again, this channel isn't about, you know, keeping friends or, you know, being what so much of what I have seen has been about. The- And if I have the opportunity to help somebody out by just being honest about myself, well, then that's what I'm gonna do. Because I don't have time. I don't have I don't have a calculator for solving this problem. I can't go and not go to work because I'm locked up because he can't stop drinking. I can't take away the income. I can't take away the time that my family needs. I can't take away the effort that I have at home. I also, I can't change them and how I feel about them. But what I can do is treat myself by speaking to y'all and hopefully I, being honest will change me because I don't like being told what to do. I said it in the initial video. I don't like being told what to do. I don't think anybody does. But being honest about your failures, it's kind of like you telling you what you need to change. And I think that's very important. Because I like to be on time and I like to be 100%. And I like to give a fuck about what is going on. I can't make other people have a good time, but I can look out for our surroundings. I, I pay attention to the clock. I can understand somebody's pain when they get hurt, but I can't when I'm not taking care of myself. And I'm still, even in this moment, not perfect. This is the initial, and I hope it changes. And there's no amount of encouragement from the outside that is going to change anything. But I have to get it out of me. And I think telling the truth is the only way to do it. And so I apologize if this doesn't mesh with what some of you know of me or what any of you all are listening to right now. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But I don't want this to be me either. So I, I have some work to do. I have some work to do with this. I'm scared. I'm scared. Maybe this is what it has come down to is me saying publicly that I am scared. I'm scared of change. I'm scared of the reception of possible change. I'm scared of the physiology, the body once you quit. I'm scared of all of it. I'm scared. I can only understand it to you know, the scientific searches that you can read on Google all day long. It's like, hey, this is what you're gonna go through when you go through withdrawals. Yeah, you can look that up all day long. Be like, oh, so I read it, so now I understand, right? Um, I already know because I've been through it before. It doesn't work like that. going to be painful, and I'm scared. And then once you come out the other side, it's like personality wise, like, oh, I'm so clean and I'm so excited to, clean up the messes that I created, and that doesn't change other people's minds. I already know. I've been through that. So I'm scared of everything right now. I'm scared of absolutely everything. And nobody can hold my hand because I don't believe it works like that either. Again, I would probably lose everything if I went somewhere and, you know, just got locked up in a cage. It's gonna be tough. But what do I deserve if I can't handle this? If I can't fight this beast, how am I gonna take care of my family? Because I would just get tackled again and again and again and again and again. And I hope to post these lives. Hopefully it will track my progression. This isn't about again, it's not about views live and interactions and stuff like that. It's I've got something inside of me, and it needs to leave. It needs to leave. It's going to be a struggle, and maybe tomorrow will be better. Maybe it's only a few more hours away, but I am still scared. So as I do this, I want to remind anybody out there that's could be struggling and may need help and doesn't know the proper outlets to go to. Sometimes you have to create your own. Sometimes you have to be unconventional. If if you have that idea in your mind to go to a group or submit to a hospital or, you know, hey, if you have that, then so shall it be. You I encourage you to send yourself. I I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it in me to be sent anywhere anymore. I'm gonna do my best to say no. And I'm going to post this as a record, hoping for success, um, and hoping I don't fail again. But should I? I've already started this journey. I said it in my initial is that failure is an option. But if you don't try, if you don't try, what are you doing? You won't learn a lesson if you don't try. So that'll be it for this. Thank you all for whoever tuned in and listens. I apologize that it's somber or negative or whatever. Just a big crying ass baby up here. Take care of each other. Take care of the ones who are next to you. That's all we can do. And I'll let you go.